Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am in Katy. If you're looking in Katy, zone to Katy ISD in a brand new community, well, look no further. As you can tell, there is a lot of new construction happening, and in this video we are going to highlight the builder Westin. We're gonna see 4 different type of models. This is the Wilson floor plan. It is beautiful and it's under construction, but I want you to take a look. And also, this is a model home, so stay tuned till the end, because at the end you would be able to see how it will look furnished. So come along with me. And as you walk in, you're going to be welcomed by the steady, and then you have this grand entrance. Right away we are going to have a room with its own bath, which is ideal for visitors. The laundry room, which is going to be connected to your closet. And I will be showing you the master or primary bedroom in a few, but this would be a half bath here. Garage is here. Garage is a 3-car garage. Tankless water heater. By this gorgeous open space with amazing finishes. You have a walk-in pantry right here, and then you have all this. The gold accent is just beautiful. Also, the lighting. How do you like this? Amazing. This is like a statement piece. And then you have the chimney. High ceilings, and Westin is known for this entrance right here, the curved stairs. Let's go upstairs and I'll show you at the end the master. The game room, perfect for the family, perfect to put like a pool table. And then this, you can make it into the media room. This would be the media room. Change the color of the walls, make them dark. And then we'll go with the other rooms. The rooms are pretty spacious as well. They're not tiny. And then you have the closet, restroom, and this potentially could be a full bathroom, like its room and its own restroom. Why? Because I'm here, so you could potentially lock this door right here, and that will make it a full bath. Okay, and then we have another room here. Closet. Keep in mind this is considered standard flooring, everything. Once you see the model, you're going to see that they have done upgrades. One of the things that I see on the model home is the chimney. Sometimes they'll put like stones or like accents, like accent wall, you can say, and it gives it a different view. But so let's take a look at the primary bathroom and primary room. So this is a primary room, and as you can tell, there is like blue tape that I don't know if the cameraman could highlight. There's blue tape, meaning that they're fixing. That is a great thing about new construction, is that when you buy a new construction, you're able to walk the property twice. One, it would be a primary walk where you can do your inspections, and whenever you come and mark all the deficiencies that you have in your house, and then As you can see, workers are working. This house actually just about to close, so they're working on those deficiencies. And now let's look at the primary bath. So you have his or hers. Obviously that's his because it's smaller. This is hers. You have a tub, great size tub, and then you have a stand-up shower with bathroom, and you have 2 closets. You have a closet here that could be for his closet, or if I would make this into my shoe closet, and this, you have this other closet right here. One thing I like about Westin is that their closet is connected to the laundry. It's just convenience. You know, you're washing and you are putting your clothes already in your closet. If you're like me, sometimes you don't put your clothes back, and then 2-3 days and they're still in the basket. And then we come here to the laundry. Laundry room is pretty spacious. You can put more cabinets, and this is the Wilson, house number 1. House number 2, this is the Avery, so let's take a look. You have the study room, office room, and something unique about the house is the stairs. The stairs are not your traditional Westin, so you have kind of like the floating stairs. And so I was wondering, what would you put here? Is this like a dead space or waste of space? So some people were saying maybe a piano. Some other ones were saying maybe like a wine area, which I prefer the wine area. And then on this side, you're going to have the mud room and the laundry room, which we already know it connects to the primary room. And then let's go to the living room, dining room. Once again, you have the whole huge natural light, open space, and just look at that entrance. Can you imagine with your family, and this is your view? This is one of the things why Westin is one of my favorite builders, just because of this wow factor, wow feature that it has. And then you have this huge island. Something unique about this house is that the cabinetry are 2 colors. You have like a dark gray, and then on this side you have a white. You have here for your microwave. This is your refrigerator, and you have a walk-in pantry as well. We go to the dining area. Also a good space. Love the lights fixtures and the gold accent that they added. Now we're going into the primary room. Good size. Okay, natural light. And then we'll go to the primary bathroom, which it's still under construction. So I know the stand-up shower is missing the glass, but that's obviously going to be added. The flooring is different compared to the other house, the Wilson that we saw, but still is the same layout. You'll still have 2 closets. This is, I believe this is a little bit bigger than the other one across. And then this one's smaller. And then we go into the laundry room. So now let's go and check the upstairs. You have game room, and this one, it's another bedroom with its own bathroom. This is just a closet. Then we go to another room here. Pretty good size. Okay. And then we go to this other room, which potentially could have its own bath. It kind of connects like the Wilson. Okay. This is Avery, and let me know what you think. House number 3, this is the Wimberly house, and very similar to the first one, Wilson. It does count with the 3-car garage. So let's take a look. Something I love about this Wimberly model is the double doors. Something about those double doors. And you also, once again, as you enter, high ceilings and then straight to the study office, wide hallways. And this side, you're gonna have your half bath, and then you're gonna have a bedroom with the restroom. So then on this side, you're gonna have the laundry room. I like this because I like this space because you could see Christmas tree is going to be here, and then you're gonna have this beautiful signature look that Westin does. And then we go again with this huge island, open space, plenty of open space. We have the dining here. As you can tell, they haven't put the light fixtures, but it seems like Westin loves the gold accent finishes, which I do too. High ceilings, natural light, chimney. They're working on the backyard, cover patio as well. And then now we are going to enter the primary. You have a closet. And then you have the master, or the primary room. Sorry, I keep saying master. His or hers. Okay, the finishes are more white finishes. Remember the other one had like a glass here. It was a little bit more open. This is a little bit smaller, but unlike the other ones we've seen, they usually have 2 closets. This one only has 1, okay? But once again, it is connected to the laundry. And now let's go upstairs. And this one does count with the 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath. Like I said, 3-car garage. Square footage is 3,400. And as you walk in, you have the game room, media room. And this media room, I like the Avery, had like a window. This one does not. This one, you can tell, you can make it into a media room. So we'll go to this other bedroom. Also, Jack and Jill, like this one, you could potentially make it into its own room with its own bath or bathroom. Or you can open it. And then we'll go to this last room as well. Very good space. It has a little nook in there. Maybe you could do like a built-in desk or something. I don't know what you can build in there. So this is the Wimberly model. What are your thoughts? How do you like it? Don't forget to subscribe. And now we're gonna see our last house, which is going to be the model home, which is the same as the Wilson. House number 4, and this is the Wilson and also the model home. So guess what? Let's take a look so you can see how it will look furnished. As you walk in, you'll have the study. Obviously, we won't be able to go in there because that's a cell rep. And then in here, we're gonna have a bedroom with their own bath. Okay. If you remember, the first house also is the same. Maybe it'll have more upgrades. Remember, the model home will have upgrades. One of the upgrades that you'll see here in the laundry room would be the flooring, right? The other ones that we saw, they were standard. Okay. We have here a half bath, the garage, and then the mud room. And then we are welcomed by the living room, dining room, kitchen, open space. And this would give you an idea how you can put your furniture. And once again, the staircase are just breathtaking. That is like what everyone's favorite part is. I know mine is. So this is how your appliances would be set, okay, in some of the houses. So you have this, and this is what I was talking, you know, how the other ones, the inventory houses, it was just very plain. Look what they did. They added this tile and this other thing and just made it look way better. And you can do that. So you could ask, if you're building from ground up, you can, or building from dirt, you can ask to have this added. I personally would just suggest for you to, once you close, you do it on your own, because most likely it's going to be more affordable than when you do it through the builder. Something they did, little finishes, little things they do, but they make a big difference. So you see here, they added like the wood accent that you could potentially do. So this would be the primary. Another thing they added, also kind of like an accent wall. And we'll go to the primary bath, where the flooring is an upgrade, lighting, possibly an upgrade. You do have 2 closets. And so let's go to the laundry room, and this is how big your laundry is, and how you can, they added here more storages here. You can to fold your clothes, more cabinets. This is what I was talking to do on the other houses. Okay, so now let's go upstairs. One thing you have to note, it does not have any carpet. So let's go upstairs so you can see how it looks and how you could potentially decorate. So stay tuned, because I know everyone is wondering what is the prices of these houses, and we're gonna talk about numbers at the end. So this would be the game room and then the media room. So I'm not sure if you remember, but one of the houses had a window, right? So this is how they dealt with a media room and the window. This just added this kind of bedroom here that has that Jack and Jill connection, connects here. Okay, cameraman to go up there. And I'm here. And then you have the other room here. I like how they painted this. This is locked because it goes to your attic closet. Pretty good size closet. I always like walking into a model homes because you get ideas. There is some houses that are move-in ready. There is some houses that are under construction. So right now, the earliest that you could potentially move in this area would be October, November. So for the Wilson, okay, right now there has been a price reduction. It was at $724. Right now you can potentially get it for $669,733. Okay, now there is incentives, and one of the incentives is price reductions. This builder, every builder has their own incentives, and this builder's incentives do change. So if you're interested on this builder, just send me a message and I will tell you the incentives that they have during that time that you message me. Okay, so this is the Wilson. We did see the Avery. The Avery was the second house. That one is going to be the new price is $599,575. And then the last one we saw was the Wimberly. That one is in the $649,539. So houses here start in the high 500. So if this is your price point, this is the area you want to be. Katy, zone to Katy ISD. We are really close to Cane Island. So if you missed out on being on Cane Island, well, this is the next area you want to be in. It's a master plan community. This community is ideal for first-time buyers or potentially people that are buying their second or third house and they want to be in a very well-known community. This is it. Let me know, what are your thoughts? Which house did you like best? Was it the Wilson? Was it the Avery? Or was it the Wimberly? Thanks, and don't forget to subscribe.